Hi everyone, Aga here from EurekaCrystalBeads.com, and I'm here with an unboxing video for you. Before I get started, just a quick reminder to check out the rest of our channel, and if you like what you see, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you always know when we're posting new content. So in this video we're unpacking the Dark Blossoms Beads collection. This is an October 2024 Eureka Crystal Beads collection, and this one is still sealed. I haven't opened it yet, haven't seen all the beads together, but from the looks of it, from the list of supplies that I've seen, it's going to be breathtaking. So let's open it together. In case you're new here or this video just popped up in your feed, Eureka Crystal Beads collections are these assortments that we release every month or so. This is not a subscription, you just get whichever collection you like. Besides, we only make a limited number of them each time, so if you like one, get one right away, because it may just get sold out. So this is the inspiration photo for the collection. Isn't it just so October, I think? Because you can see the dark green in the background and some vibrant colors in the foreground with the flowers that are like just past their bloom. It's so deeply beautiful, but also a little bit spooky, so that's just my vibe. So in addition to the collection and the inspiration photo, you get this piece of paper that is very useful because in here you have an inspirational paragraph, like a velvet symphony of deep jewel-toned colors of nature and harmony of blooms formed according to perfect mystical symmetry. I think mystical is going to work with this collection. So if you open it, you get a list of what's in the collection, and if you want, you can always go back to this, take a look at the number, because all of the supplies also have numbers on them, and you can check what it is, and then look at the SKU number that you can find at EurekaCrystalBeads.com later on if you want more of anything of these. So this is the collection. Let me tell you about all of the supplies that are inside, and I'll start with the last item on the list, which is this full sheet of velvet fabric, which you can use to embroider on it. You can use it as a backing material in bead embroidery. You can cut out shapes out of it because it doesn't really fray. It's synthetic, so you can also melt the edges as well. It's two-sided. Very beautiful, very soft, and I think it's a great product. I'm super happy that it's in this collection. Next up, we have our usual seed beads, and in this case, we have a majority of Miyuki beads and one tube of gorgeous silver-lined emerald 8/0s from Toho. And when it comes to Miyuki, you get two tubes of around 11/0s, one in this beautiful silver-lined dark coral, and one in transparent dark emerald, which just works so well with the theme and with the photo. Then you also get 15/0s in the silver-lined gray, which kind of looks like silver, of course. And then in addition to that, you get a tube of nickel-plated Miyuki Delicas, and if you notice, it's a 7.6 gram tube, so don't worry if it's not full. They are packed by weight, so that's about how much you get in a tube. More than enough for many, many beautiful beaded projects. So these are the seed beads. Let's go on to the Czech beads. And when it comes to Czech beads, it's worth starting with these little hibiscus flower beads. They are white with an orangey metallic copper wash on them. They're really pretty, I think. And you get a dozen of them. Then you get a baggie of these 2-hole Moby Duo beads. I don't know if you know this shape. I haven't used it so much personally, but I do love this shape. They're a little bit like a Super Duo, but more oblong, I would say. They have 2 holes, and the color of these is just absolutely gorgeous. It's magnificent. It's like a vitriol a little bit. So it's like green, it's purple, it's orange, it's blue, it's everything. Beautiful. Then we have O beads in the silver color. I think they are so useful, so versatile, especially in these basic metallic colors like silver. You can use them in bead weaving, you can use them in bead embroidery, even if you just string some beads on a wire. You can put O beads in between them and they're gonna do real much for that beaded piece. So really useful. And you get a full bag of them. Alright, now onto strands, and you get 2 strands of fire polish beads. They're so beautiful. So you get the 6mm light sapphire beads and then 4mm silver lined ruby. Very, very pretty and shiny. And again, another great match for the collection. Now on to crystals, and I really couldn't wait for this because I've seen these mixes on paper, but I didn't expect they would be so pretty in real life. So in here you get a mix of Preciosa crystal bicones, and it's not only a color mix, but it's also a size mix. So you have some 3mm beads and sapphire, and this I think it's cyan. Then you have 4mm beads that are, some of them are this rosy pink, some of them are this matte green, which I think the matte green is a really good choice here, especially considering that all of the other ones are super shiny. And you also have these 6mm in this matte green and then this rosy kind of pink. And isn't that a gorgeous mix? Beautiful. The next mix that you get in the collection is this mix of crystal stones from Krakovski crystal. And oh my god, isn't that gorgeous? I'm not sure what I'm gonna make out of these octagon stones, really large. These ones, I'm not sure. Is it going to be a pendant? Is it going to be an earring? I don't know, but it's going to be beautiful, definitely. So you get 2 of these large octagon stones. You get 2 of the rivolis. I think these are 14mm. And then you get 4 red 8mm chatons and 4 blue 8mm chatons. And really, you can see with this mix that we were actually looking at the picture. All of these colors are there. And it is so gorgeous. I just want to mix them all up together in one necklace or a bracelet. Let me know what you would prefer. Would you like a super shiny bracelet or a necklace made with these crystals? Isn't this a beautiful accent mix? But behold, this is not all when it comes to crystals, because you also get a crystal cap chain. And for this one, we decided to mix it all up and just go with the color Volcano, which basically contains all of these colors all together. So you have the greens, you have the purples, you have the blues, you have the oranges, you have everything. And I think the best match for this one can actually be these Moby duos. What do you think? Look really nice together. So you get like a solid piece of this cap chain, which is also from Krakovski crystal. Very shiny. Time for findings, and let me start with something pretty simple and obvious, although also kind of pretty, because these lobster claw clasps are antique silver. They're quite small, but very practical, and they're also a very high quality metal. So when you see them in real life, you'll see that they're antiqued and that they're quite pretty, but still a little simple. But don't worry, we have some more sophisticated stuff in stock. Like, take a look at these. These are earring posts that have enameled centers and this lovely antique silver exterior. Like, they look like flowers, and they themselves make a really decorative element. So you can just slap a charm onto them and you're ready to go, basically. They're so pretty. Then it's time for the Tiara cast findings, and this collection has 3 little charms, 3 little flower charms. And this so beautiful, like, night butterfly or moth connector here. You have different holes in here, so you can incorporate it in your jewelry in many different ways, and it's so beautiful. Really, really unique. But these little charms are gorgeous as well, and you get 3 of them, so you can make a pair of earrings. And a little pendant as well, because why not just connect these two? Let's see how well that would look. Yeah, that would be gorgeous. So there's an idea right there. So these are the tiara cast findings that we have here. Now the final element of the collection is this. You get a small packet of something that is normally sold in even smaller packets, because this is French wire, also called gimp or gimp wire. And this is quite delicate. You can very easily stretch it a little bit. So as you can see, this tiny little coil of very fine wire, and you normally can use it as wire guard. So you just cut off a tiny little bit, you put your wire through it, and it just protects your wire from the wear and tear on the jump rings or the clasps. But for this one, I have some special plans because I know of a technique, and I'm going to show you how to use it in bead embroidery for it to look absolutely beautiful. And I'm going to use this velvet fabric for that as well, so I can't wait to show you for us to try this new technique. Okay, so this is our October 2024 collection, Dark Blossoms. Hope you like it. I personally love it so much, and I can't wait to start thinking of designs to share with you using these beads and supplies from this collection. You will find a link to it in the description of this video, so go check that out. And if you're watching this a little bit later, under the same link, you will also find a list of the supplies that are in this collection that are still available. So if you like any of these, go ahead and check that link out. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye!